Pella Christian ends their year with a record of 20 wins and just 6 losses. The Lady Statesman bowling team has returned home after putting on a show at the biggest tournament of the year. After Miller, Sean Rangel was next in line for the Statesman as he finished 9th in the individual competition with an average of 215. The quarterfinal win set up a Saturday night semifinal showdown in Cedar Rapids with the second-seeded Mustangs of Mount Mercy. While the girls crowned their state champions last Friday and Saturday, the boys were preparing for their run at state glory. The Lady Statesman softball team has returned from their spring break trip with an impressive 11-3 record. After winning their first 4 games on Sunday and Monday, they returned to action on Tuesday with a matchup against Division III Wartburg College. Coach, first off, congratulations on the season, 10-1. What do you think were some keys to success this past year? The win gave Penn 23 on the year, the most since the 1981-82 season. Welcome back. The William Penn Tracksters were back at it this past weekend as they were in Geneva, Ohio for the NAIA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Welcome back to OSP. Right now, we're joined by William Penn's Lady Statesman basketball coach, Brian Spillbauer. Coach, looking back, what did you like about this year's season? What do you think the team did well in? We picked things up late third quarter, Indians only up 1, but not for long, as Mitch Tucker dials it from long range and increases the lead to 4. Couple of minutes later, and the Indians go inside to Malachi Wills, and he gets his turnaround to go. Indians up 5. They go up 8 when Tucker makes another long-distance call for 3 of his 13. And it's a 10-point game when Alex Christensen knocks down the jumper. The Chiefs make it a game late as they catch fire from outside. The first one from the top of the key cuts it to 6. And it's down to 3 when the pull-up from the wing finds the well. The crossover dribble and pull from 15 cuts it to 1, but that's as close as they would get. Wills gets position inside for 2 of his game-high 17 points, and the Indians hang on to win their regular season finale. It was the trio of Wills, Tucker, and Christensen that led the Indians to victory. Wills grabbed 9 rebounds and had 4 blocks to go along with his 17 points, while Tucker and Christensen also reached double figures. Second half, and Penn already up 10, and they make it 13 when Krista Subert comes off a screen and drops in the triple from the wing. Couple of minutes later, and it's the freshman Oriole Thomas driving coast to coast for the layup. Penn up 14. A little later, and a big moment here, Krista Subert drives into the lane and gets the bucket to go, increasing the lead to 16, but also with that basket, Subert moved into second place on the all-time scoring list for Lady Statesman basketball. Subert wasn't done. Next trip down, and she knocks in the jumper from the elbow. She had 23 on the afternoon. Thomas with another steal on the defensive end, and this time she finds Rachel Butler cutting to the basket for the hoop and the harm. Then Subert this time with the backdoor pass to Kim Thompson, who puts it in for 2 of her game-high 24 points. Lady Statesmen roll on senior day. The 77-45 win gave Penn a 12-4 conference record and a tie for second place in the conference standings. Thompson led the way with her season-high 24 points while also collecting 3 steals. Subert was 1 behind her with 23, including 3 field goals from behind the arc. Oriole Thomas only scored 6 points, but did major damage on the glass, collecting 15 rebounds. The loss was also the first time since 2002-2003 that they failed to advance out of the first round of the conference tournament. The game was tied at 23 at halftime, but the Midgets outscored the Eagles by 4 in the third to take a 4-point lead. The Eagles answered and eventually took a 51-49 lead, but Emily Kirchner hit a driving shot with 11.5 seconds left to tie things at 51 and force overtime. Gabriel Green led the way with 3 All-MCC awards. Green was honored for winning the 200 and 400 meter dashes, while placing second in the 60 meter dash.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Penn cheerleaders only had a couple minutes to run through their routine one last time. After months of practice, the team knew it would come down to just minutes on the mat.
2.5 minutes is a short time for 6 months to come down to, but it's all worth it. It goes by really fast, but I feel good about it.
Just like we were in the other room having fun, it's the same thing. We're just going to transfer it out there.
After one last pep talk,
1, 2, 3, woo, woo, woo.
The squad hit the mat to perform and came off feeling good.
I think we did a lot better than what we thought we were going to do. A lot of stuff went a lot cleaner than what it had in the past, so I think we did fairly well. We were loud, we were motivated. I think that'll make a factor too.
I feel really good about what we did. We went out, we actually hit everything. It looked like it was the best we've ever done, so whatever the results are, we know we did our best.
With every stunt sticking, the team had no reason to be disappointed by their performance, and the judges agreed. Penn not only received a bid to nationals, but took first place in their conference against St. Ambrose and Midland universities. Head coach Jill Thompson was simply overwhelmed with the victory.
It hasn't sunk in quite yet, but yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna cry.
But she knew there was one reason why Penn had come out ahead.
It was definitely the cleanliness of the routine. When you're going into a competition like this, it's always the cleanliness. Like I said, you can have the most elite stunts, but if those stunts don't hit and those stunts aren't clean, you're not going to get the points for them. You're going to be deducted for them. And our stunts maybe not were the most difficult, but we hit them and they were clean, and that's what the judges were looking for.
Cheerleaders say they weren't just competing for a bid to nationals, but for their pride.
We wanted this so bad because we wanted to prove to our school and everyone else around us that we could actually do something like this.
The team's spring break wish also came true.
We wanted a warm spring break, so that's exactly what we're getting now, so we're really excited.
For CRI Weekly News, I'm Erica Limbo.